to Radio2Funky on 95FM, DAB and online. It's your girl Georgia Chazal hosting the Friday Drive Time show. So before we get on to the show then, massive shout out to Wardy, absolutely smashing it as always on those tunes. So on today's show, I've got a couple of interviews for you. So let's welcome into our guests now. These are two very regular people who come onto my show, and I'm glad to finally have them back. Hi guys, Fury, Sam the Rapper, how's it going?
Good, thank you. It's good to be here. Thank you for having us.
As always, a pleasure.
Hey, well, the pleasure's all mine. So let's talk about the song that just kicked off the show. Fury, this is your song called Red, and it is dropping very, very soon. So for my listeners who don't know, talk to us all about it.
Yeah, Red, it's coming out on Monday on all digital streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, you name it. And I got asked the question, what's your first memory? And I tried to answer it like genuinely, you know, using all my senses. Is it something I smelled, something I saw, something I heard, something I felt? And to be honest, I'm not sure where it is, like I say in the song, but it's red. I know that. So Red, it explores some of my earliest childhood memories, true events, real things that happened before I went into care. It explores some of how I grew up, me as a teenager, getting into fights and such at school, or standing up for myself against bullies and that, and transitions into the man I'm growing into today. So yeah, it's like my origin story.
I absolutely love that. Now, red can be associated with many things, obviously, like when you said about your anger, like when you see red when, you know, someone's really, really annoying you as well. Red can also be the colour of passion as well, and leadership. So red has a lot of different connotations, and I'm glad that it has so many different meanings to you. So, how excited are you for this to drop? Tell me.
I'm buzzing. Honestly, it's been an emotional roller coaster. Like, it's hard to even put it in words. Got the artwork through on Tuesday. Like, it was a lad called Casper. You can find him on my socials. Like, I've tagged him up, and like, he did incredible work with the artwork. People have been telling me Baby Brown was well cute. So worth having a look. And literally just getting everything lined up with regards to the distributors, with regards to the royalty collection agencies, the PPL, PRS, and no one talks about that side of stuff. Like, all the background stuff you've got to do to get one song out is mad.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's more than just like making a song, recording it and like putting it out. So Sam, obviously you've been a massive support to Fury with regards to his music. So how have you been supporting your friends during this time?
Do you know what? I've actually just been someone that every so often literally grabs hold of me and shakes me with excitement. So he'll grab me and he'll go, I can't believe it's coming out. And he's absolutely buzzing. But, you know, hard work pays off, and it's good to see it. I remember how it felt when I dropped my first official track way back now. It's a really nice feeling. It's a sense of achievement. So I'm happy for him. He's done well with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see you two both beaming with pride over each other's music, and I love that. I'm so here for the brotherhood. So talk to me then, this next song, Sam, this is actually one of your songs that, you know, is it released yet? You know, is it not released? Tell us all about this song that's
Is this
coming
one, Half a Man? Was this the first one?
Indeed,
Half a Man is already out. I released it about, probably about 3 years ago now. It's using the brilliant track by Dean Lewis, I believe his name is. And it's my take on sort of what it feels like to be half a man and trying to be a full man and a better man. So yeah, it's almost like a little remix. But I really like this song, and it's always had good feedback from people that hear it.
Nice. Okay then. Well, let's give it a spin, shall we? All right, there, guys. We'll be convening with this interview rather shortly. You know what to do. Keep it locked in. It's Radio2Funky.
95 FM on DAB and online radio2funky.co.uk.
Brotherhood is real. Brotherhood. We've heard brotherhood a few times now.
No, but it's true though. Like, that's the best way I can describe you guys. Like, you're not just best friends, like you're brothers at this point, like with how supportive you are of each other. Have both of you signed in, by the way?
Yes.
Love that. Love that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we know the drill.
I can't believe though, Monday, that's gonna fly by.
Yo.
You know, like this weekend, it's just gonna like.
You're gonna be clock watching.
Do you know what?
Sunday midnight, you'll be there refreshing it.
On Wednesday, yeah, I got it fully uploaded with the distributors.
Yeah.
I had such an adrenaline rush.
Oh.
Maybe I should talk about this, I don't know.
Love that.
But so much excitement and adrenaline running through me, I didn't even know what to do with myself. And then it got towards like, that was about 2 o'clock when it was finally kind of, I saw it go through the stages. It went from submitted to processing to processed, and then like I got the tick. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, it's there. And then
Love that.
like 7 hours later, it was just like the adrenaline all just left. I just felt great.
I can imagine. Yeah, I get it.
And I was just waiting.
That's absolutely insane.
I remember I sat there at 12 o'clock midnight, it was 11:59 at midnight, and I was refreshing Spotify, and I was just waiting for it to pop on, and then I was my first play.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was my own first play.
I bet I'll be my
valid,
first.
yeah.
100%.
So what's the update with Project Live then? You guys like heard anything back yet?
No, so obviously they've sort of said it's an audition on the 19th, where they've asked everyone to sort of come down and get a slot in the open mic, and so that Lisa and Cheska can see, and you know, I think if there's any slots that are undecided, that's what we'll decide on. So I'm hopeful anyway. So
Well, from what I've heard, a lot of people are going to come down to it, so make sure you like rock up on time.
well, we're going to be there
like,
at 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get our names on the list early, because last time I think there was some errors or something. I didn't even get a chance to go on, but
Wow.
it was what it was.
It's quite a busy one. That.
Yeah.
I mean, the last one is always going to be like the first one and the last one. It's always going to be like absolute rounds.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't forget, guys. When I get some fabulous photos, we both credit me.
Absolutely.
Looking at you, Sam.
Yeah, I know. I learned last time when you told me off. I was like, oh, yeah.
Well, I did it in a nice way, not like us horrible about
No,
it.
it was humble. It was good.
Hey.
Yeah, I need that sometimes.
I'm really hoping you guys get Project Live. Like,
I am.
Yo, I'm
Like what I said,
so
like-
hopeful for
like
it.
what I said, like I put in a good word for you both, so
Yeah.
hopefully that'll.
It's a magical thing to make music with a live band, and that's always been a dream since I started
Yeah,
making
I
music.
get
So
it, yeah.
just the idea of it blows my mind. So I'm really hopeful. I'm fingers crossed, toes crossed.
Everything
Right,
crossed.
we've got 20 seconds, fellas. Alright, that is Sam the Rapper with Half the Man playing for you on Radio2Funky. Hope you all enjoyed that one. So Sam, you were saying about how that song is the inspiration for that is basically you feeling like you're half of the man, you're not the person you should be, and trying to better yourself. Now that kind of links in with the show that we've got coming up later this year, haven't we?
Absolutely.
Obviously, you know, we did a mental health panel back in November, December time, was it? Something like that?
Yeah, I think it was
before the
End
new
of
year.
November, start of December.
Yeah, that's it. And you know, that's one of the most listened to shows, so I was really happy about that. So let's just touch on that briefly then. What is this next mental health panel show going to be about for my listeners?
I think, you know, this time round, I think maybe we talk about more on the maybe the societal perspectives on mental health. You know, there's a lot of stigma out there that maybe we need to dive into a little bit deeper and expose maybe some of it is just not reality for 99% of people. I think social media show the 1% of success and they don't show the 99% of work that goes into it. So I think more of the methods, maybe some more coping method stuff. We'll just dive in a little bit deeper and expand on maybe the last show, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you said as well to me last time you guys were in that 6th of February, when the next mental health panel will air, is Time to Talk Day as well, which I think is really, really important, and we need to discuss the meaning of that. And also with it, Valentine's Day not too long after that show as well, you know, I think maybe it'd be good to look at how like relationships can impact mental health and vice versa. You know, I think that'd be quite interesting to see as well. So let's go on to this next song then. So this isn't a collab just with you both. You know, you've got Ashley Smith on this song too.
Right.
Yeah. So talk to me about the inspiration behind this song then, you know, because it's an awesome track. You played it at the last WRLC Open Mic Night, which happened back in December, and let's just say the audience loved it. So talk to me about the track, you know, where did that all stem from?
Well, we found the beat first of all and started writing to it, and Sam's verse and my verse, it kind of seemed like a conversation, but two different perspectives of the same, well, two sides of the same coin almost. And all that we really needed was we needed a chorus or a hook to tie it all together. So we came across Ashley Smith running around on the open mic circuits, and he really liked the music that we'd been performing. He'd performed a few songs as well. We're like, yo, this lad can sing. So I think Sam was performing one of his songs.
It was Half a Man.
It was Half a Man. Okay, cool. And Ashley, he was sat at the table closest to the stage, vibing along, locked in. And Sam just handed him the microphone and Ashley started singing along. So from that point, we're like, yo, let's get Ashley in. Sent him region, got him in the studio, and just tied the song together, tied the verses together with his vocals, with the chorus, and that's what region is. It goes from the darkest depths into the lightest lights, and hopefully it can uplift people.
Love that. Absolutely love that. So talk to me then, obviously, you know, what would be your dream collaboration? It can be anyone in Leicester or outside of Leicester. Who would your dream collaboration would be on a track?
That's such a difficult question. I have always really liked the Police. Sting, for example, as a singer. I'd love to make a song with something of that kind of era, you know, the old school sound. I'm going to say Sting. I would love to get Sting on a song with me. I think that would be magical.
Great choice, he's an absolute legend. What about you, Fury? Who would be your dream collab?
I'm really trying hard not to geek out right now, but Eminem, 50 Cent, Adele. Yo, I love Adele.
Adele.
Mate, all my days. Yeah,
fair
they've
enough.
been like my top three. Royce the 5'9", I put him up there. Any of the Slaughterhouse Brothers. Yeah. I'm really trying not to geek out.
No, I love that. I'm so here for your energy, Fury, to be honest. I absolutely love that. Like, geek out all you want.
Yo, I love music, you know. I love music.
I love that. What about on a more local level then? Like, is there anyone in the scene that you'd like to collab with in Leicester?
Yeah, I mean, we're talking already, me and Sun. We're talking about a little project that potentially, but probably all three of us are going to end up doing, if I'm honest. But he's got some incredible lyrics, and he's doing his performances. Well, I've seen him at 2Funky, and he just owns that stage. So, yeah, I'm going to say Sun would be an amazing person to collab with.
Yeah, what about you, Fury?
We were actually jamming out with him a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
and like we were just rapping back and forth, the three of us, for like 3 hours, and the pads didn't finish. And just beat after beat, we just destroyed the wall. Young Springer, like we've been jamming out with him over the last couple of months as well, here and there. So I reckon something's gonna grow there. In fact, we had a little play about with a what was it, like a D12 type beat. Just the other week, actually, one of the funniest songs that I've played around with. That was fun to do. So
He's got an interesting hook for it. He's got a really good way of writing hooks. So yeah, he kind of just proposed this, and then we sat there and we wrote a verse each, and it's a demo.
Yeah.
But it's not quite in the studio yet.
yeah,
So we can't expect it to drop anytime soon then, basically.
not just yet. We've got a bit of a
come on.
strategy for what's coming out and when it's coming out.
Hey, work smarter, not harder, am I right?
Absolutely.
I
Or
love
both
that.
if you can do both.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
fair
don't
enough.
slack off.
Now, speaking of 2Funky then, obviously you guys are coming down to the next We Are LC Open Mic Night on the 19th of February. What can the audience be expecting from you? Because at the previous Open Mic Nights you've been nothing short of absolute fire, let's face it. So what are you going to bring this time?
An inferno.
Oh, I love that.
Nice, I like it. I'm going to be dropping my song Truthfully that's going to be out on 9th of Feb, so I'm going to be performing that one. There's going to be a lot of energy in it. I've been working on my stage presence recently, so it's all about the performance now and not just a song for me. So I'm hoping people can expect a much more energetic Sam.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. And you said 9th of February that's dropping, yeah?
That is, yeah.
Hey, very nice. Now, let's play this next track then. This is Sam the Rapper, Fury, and Ashley Smith playing for you.
Radio2Funky.
You know what I'm going to get on your case about next Sunday?
Book.
He hasn't been promoting it. Sorry for dropping you in it, my brother.
Come on, Sam!
But that's part of the brotherhood.
How many times do we have to get on your case about this? Me and Fury have been getting on your ass about this, and you're still not promoting it. Come on, dude.
Do you know what it is? It's just there's only so many hours in a day, and I'm so consumed with the music stuff at the minute that I end up just forgetting I've got a book out. I really do. I forget that I have it until someone says something, and I'm like, oh, by the way, I have a book. I know. It's like because it's like two personalities. There's Sam Christopher, the author, and then there's Sam the rapper, and then there's Sam the support worker at my job, and you know, it's all these different sides and
Different hats.
This balance is difficult.
Anyone want another herbal sweet, by the way?
Oh, good, thank you.
Sure?
Yeah.
Sam?
I'm good.
Sure?
Yeah, it's just about the balance, and yeah, definitely I've neglected it slightly.
You need to get promoting it. How many times do I need to tell
My thing
you?
is how do you promote a book? on socials. Because it's a book.
Hashtag book talk on TikTok and stuff like that, and Bookstagram on Instagram.
But like just a picture of the book. Like I thought about doing a page a day post where I read a page a day live on there, and I'll post like a page so people can sort of almost follow part one.
Yeah, but you don't want to give like too much away.
This
you
is
wanna,
it.
Like if you can get like some like book critics or anything like that to do your reviews, post that on your Instagram and stuff like that.
Good shout. Do you want to do a book review for me?
Hey,
Yeah?
Yeah?
Come on.
Yeah? I'm really good with words, so I can make it sound really articulate.
Yeah, that'd be wicked to be fair, because I really haven't got my head around like how do I promote a book, because it's just a physical thing, and I could,
We'll figure some out,
you know,
don't
I can
worry.
post a picture with a cup of coffee, and that looks nice. But what do I do the next day, and then the next day, and it's that constant.
I reckon you've got a theme going where what you could get away with is a bit like this
You
is
could
day
get away
one
with
of
a lot.
me. This day one of me promoting my book because I got told off for not promoting my book.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could, yeah.
Oh, that video,
I got told off
you know
for
when
not
you guys
promoting
first
my
came
book,
in, like in November, where I called you out on air for not
Yeah.
promoting it, and Fury like whips his phone out and had a laugh. You can post that. I
Yeah.
post today me getting called out for not promoting my book by
Yeah.
Georgia and
I
Fury.
think I'm overthinking it. That's probably the problem.
That's
I'm
it, bro.
overthinking it. Like with a song, I
Don't.
find it much easier because you know you can just record a little snippet and you can find
Yeah,
music
yeah.
really easy to push. But yeah, I will once I break the mindset of promoting the book. The second book I think will come a lot easier because it's a much more personal
Yeah,
book.
because it's just like getting used to it, like being at your first book.
Yeah.
But seriously, post that video of me calling you out on air, that Fury.
It's a good idea.
That's
That's a
hilarious.
good idea.
Do
You have
it.
to send me that when we get
Come on.
back. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think that'd be so funny.
Yeah.
People don't get
I
that.
got told off for not promoting my book, so I'm
Not
promoting my book.
laughing, not laughing at you, but like laughing
Yeah,
with you.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. I mean, I'm the first to admit
Right.
it.
Well, we won't go on after this one. We'll go after introvert, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Get some more music now.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, you are right.
95 FM on DAB.
Come on, you guys should be doing better than this.
Radio2Funky.co.uk.
By the way, what do you think to Dripper Joel's EP? Because you guys were both there, weren't you?
Yeah.
What a launch.
You know what? I love the Lonely track. I think
Yeah.
it's number 2 on the EP. It's
Yeah,
an absolute vibe, that song. Love that track.
Like
Solid bit of work, that.
Yeah.
for me, I'm brand new as an artist, so I'm learning so much. Like every event I go to, it's just I'm just absorbing the experience of learning. And as an experience, that was brilliant. Like the vibes, how it was run, how
Do you reckon when you two get another EP out, you'll do something like that, man?
yeah,
Like a launch?
yeah, I reckon.
Me as
My-
a photographer, of course.
My biggest concern has always been if I don't have, because it's like there's a lot of, he's got a lot of friends and he's got a lot of really supportive people with him. So I'm always slightly concerned that I'll put it out there and no one will come. I don't know why I
Nah,
think
we'll
like
pull
that
a crowd.
because it's slightly negative, but
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
pull a
well,
crowd, bro.
well, you've got a lot of people here at Radio2Funky who can help you when
Yeah.
you promote. Like, obviously,
Yeah,
you've got
yeah.
me, you've got LVT, Wardy's on your side now.
I think
as well.
I underestimate the network that I've already built up over the last sort of years. So yeah, I think credit where it's due. People will turn up.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
like I turn up for people and people will turn up for me.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think what's starting to happen in Leicester is there is a bit of a community kind of feel starting to grow.
A
Like,
very secure community, that I reckon.
yeah.
Like, I've noticed like everyone supports each other, like in the music scene in Leicester,
It's
and that's how it
refreshing.
should be. It is
Yeah.
refreshing in a way because you get so many people things like talking bad about other people and stuff like that, and it's like at the end of the day we're all here for the same thing, doing what we're passionate about. So why are you trying to put someone else down? Like they might have not like have a certain level of experience or whatever, but they're trying, and surely
Yeah,
that's what
that's exactly what it is. That's why I really like the open mic scenes because I think
Yeah.
they're so supportive of like the up and comers that are maybe a little rusty, maybe a little new to things,
exactly.
but they will always support, and that's powerful.
Exactly.
And the open mic scenes, they really help someone who's new perfect their craft. I reckon, like for me, and I'm sure you'll agree, bro, but like going through the circuit over the last 7-8 months that we have, we've done 33 shows.
Wow.
We've performed like I've performed 14 songs, 5 collabs, 70 times across those 33 shows, and every single time I've just felt myself getting better. I've felt myself
Exactly,
improving.
yeah.
You were saying earlier, like, what are you looking forward to on the 19th? I said Inferno, but yeah, I'm looking forward to actually just really connecting with people and like, I want to resonate, I want them to feel me in their heart.
Yeah, but that's what happens though. Like at the end of it, it's about the atmosphere and the audience, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like they don't just stand there to like video you or anything like that. They're there to like actually soak up what you're saying in your songs.
Something I always notice as well is the photographers that are always floating around.
Hey!
Because actually what it starts to make you feel like is you feel like an artist, you feel like a real performer.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm just performing to a bunch of people sitting down.
Nah, it's like
There's a
camera
photographer
action.
running around and it makes you feel quite special, like it's your spotlight.
I mean, you've seen me go from the stage, backstage, grabbing the camera, running around.
Yeah, I always literally see you, but you're popping up in between people. And
Right, we're running 17 seconds.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I got a new camera for Christmas, so I'm so excited to test that.
Come on.
So
You get
excited.
some fire shots as well, you know.
Thank
yeah,
you.
you're
Yeah,
good at
definitely.
it.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. I've only been doing it like less than a year. Alright, that is Introvert by Fury playing for you on Radio2Funky. Now, Fury, why is that song called Introvert? Because you don't seem much of an introvert to me. You know, you seem very like outgoing, quite chatty, and always happy to speak to anyone who speaks to you.
Yeah, that's a good question. It was actually a challenge by Sam. So
Alright.
I'm
Yeah.
an introvert.
we found this beat. He goes, the word is introvert. Let's go, see what you can do. And you're right. Like I do enjoy socializing. I like meeting new people. I like connecting. I like learning new stories and so on and so forth. But I'm also quite a private person, and so you know there's that side of things as well, where as much as I can have a friendship, a relationship, etc. with people, I think we all have a part of ourselves that only comes out when we're alone with ourselves. Do
Yeah,
you know
that
what I
makes
mean?
sense. Yeah.
So I think I tried to channel a bit of that in this song as well.
I love that. Now, just to think that song actually comes from a challenge. Go on then. It's about time you two set each other a challenge. I think. You know, I think this will be fun. You know, to try and see where that goes.
It's normally a word challenge, so like a lot of the time it will be that we'll take a topic, for example. So I given Brian a challenge recently actually, and it was around painting a picture of how a normal life can change in 60 seconds. So like if we was to step outside now and 60 seconds of an extreme emotion, whether that's rage or anything, it can change everything. With my background in criminal justice, that's something I've seen time and time again. One bad decision in a matter of seconds can change your whole life. It's that checking your phone when you're driving, and the next thing you know, you're in a cell and your life trajectory has changed overnight. And it's a powerful topic. So we set a challenge to Fury to explain how he views that perspective, and I've done the same.
Yeah, I was actually writing a story out that actually happened in my workplace, but almost like an alternate reality where if I hadn't made the decision that I did make, or if I hadn't kept my cool or whatever, imagine if I'd have lost it, where would that have gone? And it's interesting to write an alternate reality perspective like that, so that's been a fun challenge.
Yeah, I can imagine so. And also, I think the message you convey is very, very powerful in it as well. So yeah, props up to you guys. So this next song then, one of yours, Last Laugh. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so Last Laugh is actually a slightly more positive song for me. I do tend to lean towards slightly more of the sort of darker side of topics, but this one's actually one where I flipped it, and it's all about realistically, I'll go through whatever I'll go through, but I will get the last laugh, and I am going to make it, and I take on a little bit of Fury's positivity in this song, and it's about I'll do it anyway, and I ain't going to stop, and I am going to get there. And so yeah, I just enjoy this one because it flows really nicely as well. I enjoy the beat. It's just a really nice song for me, and I enjoy performing this one as well. So stay tuned with the 2Funky lives, I will be dropping this one.
I absolutely love that. Now, while you said you're taking a bit of Fury positivity, about time if I do say so myself.
I agree.
And also, there's something else we've got to call you out on, isn't there, Fury? You know exactly what you're talking about. Oh yes, you know exactly what we're talking about, Sam, don't you?
I do, yes, I know. My book promotion, my lack of book promotion. I know, you've told me off once before. And do you know, when I left that show, I went home and I did a couple of posts, and then I stopped. And I just left it again. And then, yeah, so there is a book out, guys, for anybody that's listening that's a reader. It's called Because of You by Sam Christopher on Amazon. You can find it on Kindle Unlimited free. What people sometimes don't realise when they're buying books is that they think I won't get any money because they downloaded it for free. I get paid per page by Kindle Unlimited if you get it for free. so it works. It doesn't matter to me. I just want people to read, consume, and enjoy it. Hopefully, but yeah, Because of You is out.
Very good. About time you started getting
And I'm
that
sorry,
promotion out
Georgia. I will promote it.
there. It's not me you got to say sorry to. It's your friends, your family, people who actually want to read it and support you. Right, we'll reconvene very shortly then. But you know what to do in the meanwhile. Keep yourselves locked in to Radio2Funky. We've got a couple of minutes now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sam, you know it has to be done.
No.
Actually, no, I'll take that back. I'm
I
not
like
sorry.
it. I like it. It's good. It's good. We all
Oh,
need.
good.
We all need
Just
that.
reading.
We all need that kick sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Absolutely. No, that was good.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'll go home and promote it again now because
Yeah.
of you.
That little clip right there.
Yeah.
That would be the.
I'll just post that. I'm sorry, George.
Yeah.
I'm furious now. Don't have to say sorry to me. It's
No.
okay. Get on your case.
Yeah. Maybe that could be a theme. You could start your next promo as "I'm sorry, George."
Yeah,
Day
sorry,
two of
George.
promoting my
Day,
boy.
day 2 of I'm sorry, George.
Yeah. And then just change the setting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, George.
It's the tagline for the book now.
Oh,
The
God.
next one I might have to reference you in the thanks at the back.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, you'll be the first one to get a copy once I've got
Yes!
it printed. Absolutely, you will be.
Yeah, can't wait.
Absolutely. I'm hoping you're enjoying it.
Oh, it's getting really, really interesting. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, it's one of those, like, I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah. I'll just wait. There's more yet.
Oh my god.
There's much more yet. I would
Can't
say-
wait to get it finished.
I don't even want to say anything about it.
No, don't you dare spoil
Yeah,
it for me.
I'm-
Don't you dare.
I'm not saying anything.
Good.
Good.
Alex and Emma are both lovely. That's all.
Have you read it, Pura?
I'm partway through it still.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But you know what? Like, I don't know. Maybe this is something we can chat about on the 6th. I've had a couple of years where I really fell out of reading. It's been really hard. And I love reading. I grew up reading. I read every single day.
Wow. Yeah, same. Mine as
For like
well.
2-3 years, I don't know what it is. I just can't even bring myself to read or
Okay, well, that's gone.
finish.
Not yet. Hang on. Let me get this one on. That's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my mum taught me to read at like what, 18 months old, and by the time I was like in like year 1 or something in primary school, I was reading at like a teenage level.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I've always read since I was young.
And I find it really does hone like intelligence as
Yeah,
well.
definitely.
You can really learn vocabulary and be articulate from
Yeah,
reading.
absolutely.
And I love it. I mean, I'm currently working my way through 12 Rules of Life by Jordan Peterson.
Oh,
That one's a brilliant book. I have read that.
And that, you know, it makes you stop after every couple of pages and have to process what he's talking
I'll have
about.
to look into
It goes deep.
And it's all about the human psyche and why we are the way we
Oh,
are.
that's sick.
And it's,
Now, as someone who did psychology A-level, this is interesting.
You will love Jordan Peterson. That book is incredible the way and he approaches things from like slightly religious perspectives,
Alright.
but he references it to like normal life. So even if you're not religious, you make the link.
You can still like relate to it, kind of.
Yeah.
More moral kind of links that you
Moral,
make.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh, that's
12
sick.
basic rules that if you master those rules, they will give you a good life.
Yeah.
And they will help you to be the best person you can be, whether that's like your morals or your decision making, managing relationships. There's even 2 rules about raising children.
Wow.
And why it's so important we do the right things with children at young ages so that they become good adults.
Yeah.
And then they say by 4, if you're not a socialised child by 4, you will forever struggle to make friends.
Really?
And it's written into a lot of like literature and a lot of studies that's fact.
I'm not gonna lie, that's well interesting.
It's really, really interesting. And they say that 2-year-olds are the most violent of all. Like adults don't compare to 2-year-olds. They're terrible 2s for a reason.
Oh my
They
god.
kick, bite, punch,
It's not just a
kick.
social media thing then, is it?
No, they are the most aggressive of all of ages, the whole way through life.
Learning how to regulate their amygdala during that time.
Yeah.
Because their brain's still developing through that
I
stage.
love that.
Yeah, it's so
I'm
interesting.
gonna get that book. I need to buy it.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's so interesting. Like, and then I apply it to my actual life, and I go away and I start thinking, like, what am I doing? How am I thinking? Why am I doing? And I take a lot from it. You know, it's a really self-learning book. It's quite heavy, a lot of big words, and sometimes I've got to go and Google what does it
I went to
mean.
private school. I'm not worried.
Yeah. Whereas I started taught myself to read more or less, like, but I find I have to Google words sometimes because it'll use clinical words, like clinical psychiatry related language, and I'm not sure what it means, so I'll go and Google it. But now I've learned a new word, and that's all good because then
You
I've
know
got a song.
what? It's props that you do that though, because most people nowadays, I think because of social media or TikTok brains, I'm hearing this term used a lot, they don't have the attention span or they won't put in the mental effort to Google it and increase their knowledge or understanding.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, I don't understand it. They'll try and either flip past it or they'll just put it down.
Yeah.
So,
like I remember it maybe about 2 years ago.
20 seconds, tell us.
I learned what benevolent and malevolent means.
Benevolent? It
Benevolent.
means all of it.
And malevolent.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was
all
like, oh,
makes it.
these are really good words. And now I use them in lyrics because they roll really nice as well.
Ah, love that.
If you don't read, you don't learn a lot of the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Reading is everything. Right, 10 seconds, we're on. Alright, that's Last Laugh by Sam the Rapper playing for you on Radio2Funky. So we've only got one more song to go, guys. I know. We're at the end of the interview. Sad times, right?
So good. It's so good. It's
No.
good to be here.
It's always sad when it ends.
I know, tell me about
Good
it.
things must end, man.
Yeah, very
Otherwise, they
true.
don't stay good.
Yeah,
Everything ends.
absolutely. So talk to me, guys, then. What's coming up for you next as artists in 2026? Obviously, Sam, I know you've got something coming on the 9th of February. You've got your debut single being released on Monday.
Yeah.
So what can we guys expect from you then this year?
To be honest, constant releases. So we're kind of mapped out the whole year now with a back-to-back. So 1 month I release, the next month's a collab, the next month Fury releases, and we come back to mine, and we have another collab. And it's basically, we're just going to try and build up a really solid catalogue of music this year so that people can find us and immerse themselves.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that. I
And
get that.
alongside that, we're just doing our best to get ourselves out there, take every opportunity, open as many doors as possible. We're performing on Saturday the 31st at Club Tanzanite, supporting JJ Esco. That's going to be a fire night. And then the day after, on Sunday the 1st of Feb, we're touching down in Drum for the first time at the Soul Session, so I'm looking forward to that.
And we even have a spoken word.
Yes,
We have
do.
a spoken word show that we're going to go to and record and perform some a cappella versions of our songs.
Yeah.
And hit them with a poetry sort of twang.
Well, rap is rhythm and poetry, so we're going to do it without the rhythm, I suppose, as much as we can.
Now that's going to be really, really interesting to see. And massive well done to you guys. You know, it sounds like you're booked and busy for a while. Also, off mic, you mentioned that you've got a podcast appearance coming up. So do you want to talk to me about that? You know, the Let's Tour podcast. I've seen it all over Instagram. So yeah, I know you guys have got that coming up shortly. Talk to me about it.
Yeah. So that popped up out of nowhere, and I had to message Tio Soul when I saw it, and I said, "Oh, what is this?" And then so I've suggested a topic to him. I'm not sure if it's going to be about the topic, but realistically, it was about how criminality and creativity are quite linked. So I talk a lot about like when I work in the justice system, and I meet a lot of people that will use that time to really reflect and think, and they use pens and paper in their cells to start pouring emotions out. And there's a lot of ego in jail and stuff, so it's a time where people get to be really vulnerable and be open and honest on paper about how they feel. And a lot of artists will come out of jail with like albums and things like that. And we see it with a lot of big famous artists, that they've had brushes with, you know, hard times and slight brushes with the law. George Michael, for example, is a perfect example of that. You know, he's had several brushes with the law over his lifestyle. So I always think that there's a link somewhere between the sort of anti-authoritative nature of music and crime. And it's just, yeah, I'm hoping we're going to get time to talk about it, but I'm not sure what to expect from it, because obviously it's their first one. So we're just going to roll up open-minded and see how it goes.
Absolutely, love that. Always better to stay open-minded. Now, last question for you guys. Where can we find you on social media, and how can we support your music, please?
Fury Official on all platforms. 7URY Official. That's how you spell Fury for me anyway, to not get confused with Tyson Fury, as I always get asked if we're related. Shout out Tyson, what are you saying? But yeah, Fury Official, 7URY Official on all platforms. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all of it.
And as of Monday, everywhere else.
Yeah, yo, Monday, listen, we're going live on all platforms, yeah? Digital streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, all the music platforms. Red is dropping midnight on Monday the 26th. It goes live, tune in.
Absolutely love that. I love the energy. Go on then, Sam, where can we get you on social media, please, and where can we stream your music?
Literally everywhere. Sam the Rapper. It's the only social I don't have is X, but you can find me on every other social. I would absolutely love for somebody to just reach out, drop me a message, and say they've listened to a song. That would be wonderful to hear.
That'd be sick.
So yeah, Sam the Rapper everywhere.
I love that. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me in the studio, and I can't wait to see you back on the 6th of February. Take care, guys, and have a great weekend. Now, you know what to do then. Make sure you keep it locked in to Radio2Funky.
Thanks so much.
95 FM on DAB.
Oh, who's that?
Online
Hello,
at
Radio2Funky.
Radio2Funky.co.uk.
Hello there, how are you?
Listeners, black music on station. Radio2Funky.
Yeah, sure. I'll get that on for you shortly. I'm just wrapping up an interview at the moment, but yeah, I'll get that on for you in a minute. Thank you. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye. Regular listener Gemma calling up.
What's she saying?
She had a request and she said also massive well done to you guys.
Yo, shout out Gemma.
She called it before. I think
She
when
did.
we was on.
Yeah.
She was my first
This
ever.
is what I
caller.
mean. Like, I get a lot of like traction. Like people who followed me since I was a kid at Takeover, like to now, like it's absolutely like nuts.
I think you capture people because it's drive time as well, so that's a really good time to just have people's attention. It's
I
not-
literally only got the show when I was like, what, 3-4 months here at Radio2Funky, like the drive time
Yeah.
slot was available.
Prime
And I was
slot.
like, boss, can I have this slot? And he's like, absolutely, yeah, we trust you, like, because you've had like nearly a decade on air at this for you. I've been at Radio2Funky 4 years this year,
Brilliant.
which is absolutely like
Yeah.
wild to think
I
about,
actually,
like,
my new distributor, Gross Music,
yeah.
Alara Chowdhury, she said,
Oh my god, she used to have a show here.
yo, she was telling me how she trained under you were brilliant, like, she learned so much, like, yeah.
Isn't that nice to hear?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've not heard from her in ages. Hope she's all good.
Not forgotten you clearly.
Oh my
Clearly.
You see, this is funny the impact that we have on people sometimes.
Yeah.
We never quite realise, do we?
No, like, what? That's mad.
Yeah.
That's wicked.
All love from her.
Oh, I'll get in touch with her. I'll have to drop a message actually. We've not
Yeah.
heard from her in a little while, so yeah, it'd be nice to speak to her
No,
again.
it's good to hear. Like, I was on the phone to her when I was setting up my distribution for Red.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
It was a bit mind-boggling, and I was nervous. I didn't want to do it wrong and then it not release on the 26th. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that'd be like worst
She
case
was
scenario.
absolute godsend on the
Oh.
phone, like so patient, and I'm sure I must have been frustrating at some point, like all the different questions I was asking, and just, do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
my
I get
nervous energy on the phone as well, but like she was just so patient, helped me through it. Brilliant. Yeah.
I get it. No, but honestly, like she's such a sweetheart. Like from what I can remember, anyway. She's always been sweet. Right, got 1 minute. I need to get this laptop changed over.
Thank you, George.
Hey, no problem. You know what we need to do?
Picture
Photo,
photo.
yeah.
That's right.
Picture.
Well, what I'm gonna do, I just need to give me 2 minutes to
Yeah.
swap the laptops over.
Yeah.
Am I right to copy and paste this file onto my
Of
computer?
course you can, yeah.
So, oh, it's been a pleasure, guys. Honestly, how did you enjoy being with LVT yesterday?
Brilliant.
Yeah, she's good as well, isn't she?
Yeah.
I sat in the corner and then like was just filming it and stuff, and then she like made me come in and tell my socials, so I was like,
Yeah.
yes, that was nice.
Do you know, it was the first time, like,
Yeah.
an artist profile that I've done,
Yeah.
sharing, like, my origin and my story and